What is the starter Pokemon? Starter Pokemon, or starters, are the Pokemon a trainer chooses at the beginning of their Pokemon journey. Where are starter Pokemon from? Where do most starter Pokemon come from? The grass, fire, and water starters are all raised by specialized breeders. Each of them is given eggs by the Pokemon League of a certain species. They then raise that species at a nursery until they are at the right level to be given out to new trainers. Are starter Pokemon any good? While it's not too common for starter Pokemon to be blatantly bad, it's no secret that some are more useful than others. Having a starter Pokemon on a player's team can often be a sentimental thing. Being able to make it to the very top with the first Pokemon received is no easy feat. What is the point of starter Pokemon? This Pokemon will be used to battle the first wild Pokemon that a trainer encounters. Once another Pokemon is caught, the starter Pokemon may be retired, in parentheses, though this rarely occurs, but it is often with this Pokemon that trainers learn friendship and trust. What makes a Pokemon a starter? Starters are Pokemon you receive at the start of a game, not in the wild. To complete the dex, you have to trade starters between games, though in newer games they can be found rarely in the wild. How old do you have to be to own a Pokemon? Children younger than 10 can't actually own Pokemon, so anyone under 10 that you encounter is most likely using a Pokemon registered under their legal guardian or family member's name. Each starter Pokemon has its own characteristics. For instance, Bulbasaur. A strange seed was planted on its back at birth. The plant sprouts and grows with this Pokemon. Charmander obviously prefers hot places. When it rains, steam is said to spout from the tip of its tail. Squirtle. After birth, its back swells and hardens into a shell. Powerfully sprays foam from its mouth. Almost every starter Pokemon has its own evolution. What I mean by that is, Squirtle, for instance, evolves into Wartortle. Wartortle evolves into Blastoise. Wartortle often hides in water to stalk unwary prey. For swimming fast, it moves its ears to maintain balance. Blastoise, a brutal Pokemon with pressurized water jets on its shell. They are used for high-speed tackles. For the next set of the starter evolution Pokemon, we have Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, and Venusaur. Ivysaur. When the bulb on its back grows large, it appears to lose the ability to stand on its hind legs. Venusaur. The plant blooms when it is absorbing solar energy. It stays on the move to seek sunlight. On the final list of today's starter Pokemon, we have Charmander, Charmeleon, and Charizard. Charmeleon. When it swings its burning tail, it elevates the temperature to unbearably high levels. Charizard spits fire that is hot enough to melt boulders, known to cause forest fires unintentionally. Thank you everyone for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to subscribe for more content and spread the word of Chris Pokemon 5990, and have a safe weekend.